What's his brand?
I think it's Liugong.
Liugong. We don't know. No one knows.
And you know, I always kind of do better when my back's against the wall and I'm always swinging.
Fully electric. Building dirt bike tracks with this would be sick. 3:30 a.m. Head to the airport. Not been in the airport in 10 minutes. I already found Brian Gum from Cat. You remember him from the 255 video we shot. I'll be on the bus to leave the thing, and he's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Going where you're going, brother." I was like, "Is Cat gonna buy some drinks?" He goes, "Yeah."
Buy some drinks. Tried to get some breakfast drinks.
Yeah.
No dice.
All right, I'm not bringing the mics today, but it's Wednesday, like almost noon. We had a wicked travel morning. Our room wasn't ready in time, so we had to put our stuff in Brandon's room. So we're going to the expo now. Have no idea where I'm going. Brandon thankfully knows where he's going. So where do we go, Brandon? Down. We're going down. Badged up. What do you think, man? Shoutout. We out here finally.
Sweet cab.
Yeah, I've never seen one of these up close. It's pretty sick. Pretty sick. Autism awareness. That's super cool. Super cool. A 944K. Holy smokes. Go stand by that, Brandon, so people can get an idea. I mean, that's ridiculously big. Dude. There's a big deer dozer down here. I wonder if this is new. Again, I don't know anything about this deer equipment. Oh, that's a 1050p. Dude, that thing is giant too. Oh, that's beautiful. This is more of my speed. The 650 is more something that I would probably run. Damn, that thing's beautiful. I don't know if I've ever seen a brand new bulldozer up close before.
I didn't know the tracks were supposed to be yellow.
Yeah. I mean, CNC equipment does that, but I don't know if they're supposed to be. That's new or just painted up. Yeah, that thing's sick. Hold that, would you? There's no signs, is there? You can get up in here, dang, I'm assuming. Nice touchscreen. Smells like new cab. All right, so that's a haul. This is all a haul. That's all the expo, all the way down there. And then we can go to the. Yeah, we're going to be going to.
Walk to that.
From where we were?
From our hotel.
Oh, I think our.
No, our hotel is that one.
Dude, this is insane. All right, here's the famous cat truck behind me. Absolutely super busy right here at the cat booth. So basically, they took a F350 dually and made it a cat edition. Pretty sweet though, still.
Cat machine. But really went on for him. There's a complete job that he was washed out on financially.
Cat is probably the most impressive one so far. I love that color. Absolutely love that color.
That problem. Let's talk.
They got presentations going on.
Right, and I just want to apologize.
Wicked presentation here.
Might end up at a gas station. Yeah, indeed. But it is
275
really
XC2
whether it's
speed.
a customer who is a small landscaper just starting out, or a customer that runs a number of hundreds of machines across the
Giant CTL. Yeah, so that's a fully electric remote control Bobcat. Not sure how I feel about that, to be honest with you. This thing is freaking beautiful, boys. What do you think? That thing's beautiful. Komatsu 45. It's actually gorgeous. This is a machine we've been wanting to try here recently. Dude, that's sick. Yeah, Corey has an 06 Komatsu, and it literally has these skinny pedals still. Yeah, I dig this machine. It's actually pretty comfortable. Yeah, nice. I wish I could go over all these machines, guys. I don't know all the technical things about them, so I gotta go quick and fast. There's too much stuff to see. All right, we're walking over to the festive grounds. We walked all the way from over there. We're walking all the way over there. Forrest Gump. Just feel like running. Elvis Presley Boulevard. We're going to Circus Circus.
The dozer automatically optimizes the performance under certain applications. Technology that D6XE has the same technology we've been talking about on the other machine, but it also has people detection enabled by that 360 camera with Detect. Kurt Dog, I see you out there on that machine there, buddy. Walk us through what it means when we say that D6E is command capable, and how does that benefit operators?
Absolutely right. So when you talk about command capable, we call collision mitigation.
That is a
which,
crawler
to be honest
loader
with you, is
with a
pretty
dozer
darn
blade,
handy
and I'm
in a
very
scenario
intrigued by
like
it.
this where we were in
That
tight
is
quarters and we got a
so
lot of
sick.
machines moving.
I'm sitting in a Sani, brand new Sani. There's so much room in here, and I actually just figured out there's a dealer close to me, so I'm gonna try to get this new Sani skid steer to shoot in the skid steer shootout video. And if you check it out, it's got an overhead door. It has the overhead door we love. Alrighty, day 2 just rolled in here. It's substantially colder today. It's like probably 20 degrees colder than normal, or than yesterday. Corey's actually going to try this new brand, or this, I don't know the brand name. I feel bad. It's called Steel Wrist. So he's going to go try these attachments on this KX057. So I'm going to film him doing that and try and mic him up while he's doing it. This little pincher on there is rad. And I don't know how, but he's switching all the attachments from the cab. I mean, this compactor and everything. This is awesome. So this is all, he's doing this all from the cab. Look at that. Look how close he's digging to the tracks, guys. That's unreal. Wow. Dude. Man, that saves so much time and steps. That's awesome. And here, he just put the plate compactor on, again, all from the cab. Look at that. Pretty neat. I'm excited to see Corey try it. All right, Corey's officially in there, getting the hang of it.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay, okay.
This is so rad.
Yeah. Where's the quick connect at to like switch?
Yeah, don't switch working.
Corey, what do you think? You're mic'd up so you can talk.
I love it.
Yeah, dude. This is sick. So we're probably gonna have to buy this setup for one of our machines. We've talked about this for years. I hope the wind noise isn't too bad. It's super windy here today. Look at him. Look at him, like a pro. Put her on grade.
A good exercise if you do the following.
Okay.
Okay, lift up.
Uh-huh.
Tilt it full swing.
Like this?
Yeah. And now you turn the bucket so that it's facing that way. No, that way.
This way?
Okay. Now, you pretend that you have water in the bucket.
Uh-huh.
And you're not supposed to drop any water.
Uh-huh.
And I want you to take the bucket, do like this, and turn it around. Yeah. Now you need to use the bucket cylinder. Yeah, exactly. Good. Good. Now you need to tilt.
Yeah. Oh, I keep hitting that. Okay, okay.
There you go, you got it. How slow can we ride that
All right, new brand I've never heard of. I don't know how do you pronounce that. I have no idea. Liugong. Yeah, that's how. Brandon got it. Brandon got it. Only cool thing I've seen over here so far is the Cummins engine. Yeah. I just appreciate Cummins. They're beautiful looking. But I've never heard of this brand either. I'm learning all kinds of brands this week. What is it? Let's go see it. Oh, they make dozers too. Kind of looks like a Komatsu from over here. All right, so this is pretty sick. Kind of resembles a Komatsu. Building dirt bike tracks with this would be sick. You could see everything. I gotta get in this cab, boys. I gotta get in this cab. Looking at, how do you pronounce this? What's this brand?
I think it's Liugong.
Liugong, we don't know. No one knows. It looks like a Komatsu. And what were you pointing out to me? What's the downfall? Do you see this machine?
I think with just the steps, just on like a land clearing aspect on what we do, I mean, you're backing into places, you're doing stuff, but overall, visibility looks amazing on it. I mean, I'd buy one in a heartbeat, but dealer support.
Yeah.
We're in Wisconsin. Do we have anything?
Dude, I've never heard this brand for the day.
No.
Ever. So, I like it. It looks like Komatsu. I wonder if they just regen a Komatsu.
Yeah. No, this is a pretty sweet, sick unit.
It is sick. Well, I'm gonna hop in there, check it out. Or have you been up there yet?
No, I have not.
All right, well, I'll hop back up in there. All right, climbing in the cab of this unit. Holy cow, the visibility. So I'm sliding back here in the seat, put my camera back. You can see absolutely everything in this machine. All kinds of room, boys. I mean, again, I don't know anything about this at all. Built-in tutorials. Looks like it has onboard GPS or something here. If some of you or one of you, if anyone has ever heard of this brand, like I said, I think it's Liugong. If anyone's ever heard of it and ran it and knows dealers, let me know. But so far, this dozer is probably the sickest one I've seen this week. All right, buddy, what's your name?
Parker.
Parker, he just went on this. Is this a Volvo? And did, right? Is that a Volvo?
Yeah,
I didn't
Volvo.
pay attention when we were watching. He's 15 years old. I was watching him pick up some balls and set stuff down that I'm not confident doing. He had a whole crowd around him and ice in his veins. He's 15, so
yeah.
Congratulations, dude.
Thank you.
Awesome. Little backstory, how long have you been operating for?
Since I was 5.
5. Love that. On like the farm or what?
My dad's got a mass earth moving company.
Oh, so he owns a company?
Yeah.
So naturally, Dad, is this your dad?
Yeah, it's my dad.
Dad puts you on the machine and you learn at a young age.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming after high school you're going into the family business.
Yeah.
I love that, man. I love that.
Yeah.
What do you guys do? What scope of work do you guys do?
We do all kinds of dirt work for warehouses and stuff.
So big stuff, commercial stuff?
Yeah.
It's fantastic. What's your favorite machine that you run?
Excavator.
All right.
Yeah.
I love that, dude. Well, I'm impressed. I want to stop and tell you congratulations, dude.
Thank you, man.
Keep going.
Thank you.
You're getting dump beds. This is not my controls I'm putting right now.
The glare is so bad. Get on there, Brandon. Fill out, Brandon.
Oh, my bad, Brandon. Go ahead.
Yeah, first time right here. It's not actually, this is basically like playing Farm Simulator. The glare is so bad I can't even pick it up. Boys, out in Vegas with Kevin Orslow from Orslow Excavating, just hit 100,000 subs. So shout to Kevin. And dude, this time last year he called me because we work alone. We live in Indiana. He called me. He goes, dude, what are these guys doing to get views? I'm like, well, I think I know. Now I'm asking him for the notes. I'm like, how do I do this successfully? So I'm gonna have to steal his notes and do it though.
A lot of hard work, man. It was a grind.
Oh yeah,
but
dude.
The thing is, dude, like when I put my mind to something, my goal was I'm getting 100 grand by the time I get to Conexpo.
100 grand, 100,000 subs. Oh,
100,000 subs,
100,
yeah.
I'm thinking
100 grand, well, yeah,
Both.
100,000 subs before we got to Conexpo, and I put my sights on that, and I worked my ass off till I got it. So,
and you think I talk to myself a lot? He likes talking to himself a lot. So what's crazy is we both come from the dirt bike background. He owned a dirt bike shop, Moto Extremes, and sponsored a lot of people. Was the biggest DC shoes distributor in the world at one point, and then like 2014, business got kind of tough. Amazon shit happened. Business went bad. And he started doing dirt work. So
I went from making an unbelievable living to not being able to pay my bills. And I had to find an avenue to make money just to pay the bills at the shop, so I started Excavation. So
he had a video the other day. He goes, dude, when I started, I was 1.5 million in debt, and I almost wrecked my truck because I was driving. I was watching when I was driving. Like,
yeah, true. Couldn't sleep. It was tough, dude. It was tough. It was a grind, but dude, if you got to never quit, and I always kind of do better when my back's against the wall and I'm always swinging.
Me too.
And I still do that. Like I'll get a good bank account where I'm comfortable. and I'll buy a rental. Then I'll have like 20 grand in my bank account, and I can't. It's like, well, can I pay my ground bills? Well, I don't know, but I'm gonna get to that job tomorrow, and I'm gonna kick ass and make it. You know.
The only way I'm gonna get motivated is being in the pressure cooker, because I'll get lazy, I'll slack off. I'm like, I'll go fishing, I'll go deer hunting. Deer hunt, obviously, I pushed off so much work to deer hunt, and then whenever shit turned, I'm like, dang it, I should have not did that. So, but no, it's awesome right here, Conexpo, guys. If you haven't been here, you need to come check it out, Las Vegas. Kevin, love you, brother. All right, so we're here watching Brandon Johnson's presentation at the talk booth, and I saw this kid talking to Brandon, so I went up to Brandon and said hi to him before his presentation, and since Dylan Kenny, he said, I watch you as well. He goes, I've talked to you before. And I instantly recognized his name. What I did not know is he's 20 years old, he just bought his very first skid steer. What did you buy?
And so I bought a Takeuchi TLA R2. It is the only way to go.
What? So I don't even know Talk's numbers. What is that? What size? What horsepower? How much does it weigh?
So it is a 74 horsepower machine. It is a really good kind of middle class machine. It's not too small, not too big. It's basically the same as the Kubota 75 series.
Right. Overhead door.
Overhead door.
And it's quiet overhead
Cole
door.
knows it.
I'm not going to throw shade. I'm throwing shade. The overhead door in the Kubota is awesome, but it's so loud, so noisy. My only complaint. But dude, so you're 20 years old. How long have you been in business?
And so I took my business full time less than a year ago. I started my company about 2 years ago. I did it full time.
You're 18. You're 18 when you started your business?
I was, yes, sir.
Wow, okay.
So I worked full time, and then whenever it made sense to take my company full time, I pulled the trigger. I did it. It's a leap of faith, but it's people like Cole, like Brandon, who I consistently watch give me real life tips and knowledge that I've been able to implement and execute on that has gotten me to where I am.
Dude, that's awesome. I appreciate the kind words. So how did you get into dirt work? How did you get experience on a machine for the first time?
So
who taught you?
That is a big problem, is that whenever you work for a company, they want you to hold a shovel. Starting out, it's hard to get in a piece of equipment, but you have to find an opportunity.
Right.
There's always opportunity.
You have
just
to
have to find it.
Create the opportunity.
Exactly.
So I tell people, even if you have to rent a skid steer, take it to your house or go work at a rental company, loading trucks up. If you want a time machine and that's your only resource, you have to use it.
So this is a funny story. So I worked part-time for a highway construction company, and I worked there for 2 days and then I got fired.
Oh.
And so here's what happened. They asked me if I knew how to weld. I did not know how to weld. I watched a quick YouTube video on it.
Yeah.
I actually started a fire, and that was not good.
So YouTube University doesn't teach you how to run a bead, dog.
They does not know.
You can grade gravel, but you can't run a bead. Oh, that's awesome.
And so the next day they said, hey, do you know how to operate a mini skid steer? I didn't, or a mini excavator. I didn't know what I was doing, so I hopped up on it. 30 minutes later, they fired me. Well,
what was the next step?
So then I found myself in a room. I went and searched for opportunity on how I can run equipment. Now, I started off with a company called Kiewit, building the highway. It was a highway construction company, and I was a laborer for a long time.
And this was when you were 18?
I was 18 years old. And then I would ask my foreman, I would say, hey, I want to run equipment. I want to stay. We get off at 6 o'clock. I want to stay for an hour after work, hop in the equipment, and just run it. Just play with it. I'm not going to do anything.
That's awesome.
But that's how you do it. You got to find opportunity.
How did your boss take that when you presented that to him?
Man, so he actually wasn't happy because he was like, that is a liability, Dylan.
Yeah, well, it is. And I can see that. I would be a liability at 18 with a skid steer on job site. I can see that. So how did you progress?
And so I came to him with a plan. A man with a plan is dangerous.
At 18 years old, man, I'm impressed.
And so what I told him was, hey, I want to have a future with this company. Do I really? No, I want to have my own company.
Do I? I want to be my own boss. Yeah, that's awesome.
So you got kind of a little bit of sweet talk, a little bit of lies, but eventually he said, you know what, Dylan, let's do it, but not an hour. You have 15 minutes. At 6:15, I'm leaving, you're leaving. And so every day, 15 minutes, those would be the most intentional 15 minutes that I would spend during that whole day.
That's crazy. Did you play any sports growing up or anything?
I did. I played every sport I could.
So you have a lot of discipline, obviously.
Yes, sir.
You're a man of faith, I'm assuming.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see, what boys is that easy? Integrity, discipline, faith, and then drive, and they can create opportunity. I mean, I tell people that all the time. Create the opportunity. Yes. Like, I wanted to be an excavation guy, so I taught myself essentially how to do it. I mean, I just, you guys know my story. I don't want to get into it, but you have to create the opportunity. It could not, just because someone that you look up to has one path doesn't mean it's going to be your path. So don't be afraid to look alternative routes to create the opportunity. So I'm proud of you, dude. I'm happy you came up there. I'm happy you recognized me and told me to talk to you, because dude, your story fires me up. But that's why I want to keep doing YouTube at More Dirt and telling people stories, because people like you share your testimony and motivate the next kid. So if you're 15, 16, 17 years old in school, he's living proof, man. 20 years old is probably his first skate steer. He's self-employed, and you're out of
Fort Worth, Texas.
Dude, that's awesome.
Cole is the man. If you don't watch him, you need to watch him. He is real. A lot of people kind of beat around the bush. Cole is real. He is going to tell you what happens, why it happens, how to deal with it, how not to deal with it.
Yeah, man, I mean, life's life. You know, I talk, if someone calls me and asks me for advice, I treat them like I'm almost like their dad or their brother. I don't sugarcoat shit, so it is what it is, dude. Well, hey, man, awesome. Thank you for your time, dude. I look forward to you. Good luck for your future, dude.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Cole.
Yep.
Yeah, so I walked it on that, but there's no way I'm going on the damn bridge over here. Look at this. There's no way. My whole group went out here but me, but that's literally glass. I would die of a heart attack going out there. I'm not too ashamed to admit it. I am so scared of heights. I mean, my heart's probably beating 140 right now. So 2 days of Conexpo, my wife and Corey's wife, Hannah, came out here with us, and they did their thing, and she goes, hey, Friday, let's go to the Grand Canyon and see the Hoover Dam. So I didn't think about it till on the way here. I am terrified of heights, and that's a little bit like actually crippling terrifying. So since she came to Vegas with me, and she never gets to go on vacation hardly like this, I was like, yeah, I'll go out there. So I can make it about this close to the edge without falling off, but
it's beautiful.
I think that's a pretty good way to wrap up the Conexpo 2026.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm, my heart's about 165 right now. So thanks for watching. God first, famous second, work third, more dirt.